IntellectualRadio.com, and I'm standing on the red carpet tonight for the 3rd annual Rock the Red fashion show. This is Luvvie Ajayi. Luvvie, tell us, what was the brainchild for this?
Me and Karen are both bloggers, and in 2009, we thought we should do something around HIV/AIDS in women. So we thought, why not ask our blogger friends to put this Red Pump badge that we designed on their websites, and on Girls AIDS Day, which is March 10th, dedicate their post to talking about the impact of HIV/AIDS in women. And in a week, we got 135 people.
Wow.
So that was pretty awesome. And afterwards, everyone's like, so what's next? So it grew into this movement.
It did. And I literally watched that. I literally was on Twitter kind of watching that grow. And then the next thing I knew, you had a fashion show.
Right. Our fashion show, our first one was March 2010. And we decided to use it as kind of our signature event because our organization is based around red shoes and using red shoes as a conversation starter. So naturally, we should probably do a fashion show.
That's right. That's a natural progression. But here's the thing. Now, what was it about this particular epidemic that grabbed your attention? Why not? I mean, there's so many causes.
There's so many. Right. For me, I didn't. One of my friends was from Malawi. And while we were in college, she was telling me her grandmother takes care of 21 cousins. And it's because they were orphaned by HIV and AIDS. So I helped her do her first fundraiser. And afterwards, I was like, there's really a lot we can do about this, especially since it's so preventable. Mm-hmm. It shouldn't be killing us at such high numbers, and we shouldn't be so helpless to it. So I thought we should probably do something. So I worked for an AIDS org after I graduated from college. And after that, I think a year or two after is when Red Pump came. So it's been an issue that's been in my head since at least 2004.
I can see now that you're intimately involved in it because it's impacted your life on a very intimate level.
Right.
Okay. Now, the other thing is, so for you next, where do you think that you're going to see this go, like in, say, 2 or 3 more years?
Well, for us right now, we have 4 ambassadors around the country, 4 Red Pump ambassadors who do events and events during awareness days, major awareness days. I think in the next 2 years, we will be doing more teen-focused things too. We've actually started this year. We've been doing a lot of teen empowerment workshops, and people have been coming to have us speak to their teenagers. Because when me and Karen, who are both young, we're both 27, 28, talk to 17-year-olds, sometimes it tends to go in a little bit deeper than if somebody like 45 was talking to them, because they're like, oh, they look just like me.
Right. They can identify.
Right. So for us, we'll be doing more workshops and just trying to get to young women, because we feel like if you're empowered young women, you've been an empowered adult.
Now, here's another question too. Mm-hmm. Are women of color being affected by this epidemic more disproportionately than others?
Absolutely.
And why is that? Can we talk about why that is?
Well, in the discussion, right, real quick. For women of color, they said the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, says a lot of things that has to do with it is stigma, because in our community, we don't really like to talk about sex and the health of our bodies. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Also, we're poorer, so we have less access to health care.
So it's a lot of socioeconomic.
Absolutely.
And then the other part is you don't want to and see what I like most about the Red Pump Project is that you guys really engage people and having the kind of dialogue and conversation that people need to have, so that they can make healthier decisions.
Right. We've taken the conversation out of town halls and out of hospitals, and we do it on Twitter.
It's very sexy and very fun because you can rock a red pump.
Absolutely.
And then it's not such a big deal anymore.
It's a simple gesture that can go a long way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, for people who don't know, where can they go to see your blog?
Oh, my blog. My blog is awesomelyluvvie.com, but Red Pump's website is redpump.org. So you can find all our information there. You can find out how to get involved and contact us, all of that.
And this is Luvvie Ajayi, and I'm April Lawson for IntellectualRadio.com. Thank you. I'm sorry that was so